Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Minecraft. So, I know this looks a little bit funky back there with that tree, but I promise when it's all done, it's going to look a lot better. I'm just kind of working with different ideas, but there has been a lot going on, and so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like from above. Are you ready? Just kidding. I wouldn't do this to you guys. These things are way too slow to try and show you guys an aerial view with. Honestly, way, way too slow. All right, but in all seriousness, here's what I got going. So I went around and made a nice outline, made a nice wall, got that all structured in. Augustus is working on the top areas and how they're going to blend. I've been adding branches on the tree. I've moved the portals. Oh, I've done so much. I just haven't been recording. So the tree is now ready for its next steps. And as you see, we've got resources ready to go. So that is another step in well and good way progress. Don't mind my voice. Again, allergies, sinuses, yay. Um, so Phoenix has been out here building his ships. Augustus has been helping me with that. I've been working a lot on that. I also came through and made this for Phoenix because he needed something for that area. Oh, the amount of stuff that I have done and haven't done and moved and haven't moved and things that I've broken. So, on the note of things that I've broken, I don't know what I did. I thought I moved everything exactly how it was supposed to be, but it doesn't work. I broke it. So, again, I don't know what I did wrong, but oh well, we shall survive. So, I've also been up to other things. Let me empty my inventory really quick. Okay, now that most of my inventory is emptied, I actually have to go out by the portals to empty the rest of it. Because I was actually just working on the tree when I realized that I've been doing a lot of work without recording. So, yeah, and if you guys have watched, then you know that most of these have leaves and wood and solid wood, and yeah, because I've done a lot of farming. A lot of my stuff right now is mostly resource building, which is why it's taking me so long to do things. But I mean, that comes with the territory. But we have a new stop in our portal world, and hopefully, let me actually, I'm going to crouch because I don't know how this is going to go. But I found another bastion. So you have to crouch to come through the portal here, but it's a pretty good sized bastion. Let me break that one. Make sure I didn't. Okay. And then I just messed that one up. So I was doing my skirting around the edges and looking for new places to explore and ran upon the bastion. Um, it's decent size. Goes up pretty good. And we've already rated it. We're actually trying. I've been trying, spending a lot of time actually, trying to locate a a new fortress, but, oops, but I have not been having any luck. I found a bastion, but that's gonna be for another day finding the other fortress because I don't fly in the nether. It's just one of my things that I won't do. Um, so another thing that I have been doing is also doing a lot of farming and AFK work here. Trying to rebuild up resources as everybody uses them. They need to get rebuilt, and I've kind of taken it upon myself to that I'm the one doing it. Augustus was over here fixing his machine. I couldn't get it to work yesterday, and come to find out, I just needed to, let's see, where'd they put him? Yeah, that's what I needed right there, that flint and steels. So, yeah. And I also spent some time over here getting some more frog lamps going, because we will need those for the castle and the tree and everything else. So, I've been AFKing and collecting resources, and I'm about to finish up this sheep farm by myself if Augustus doesn't get on and do it anytime soon. But, yeah, things have just been so chaotic, and with this weather bouncing around, I've mostly done a lot of AFKing. Uh, Aside from working on the tree, which, by the way, doing branches that you're trying to make realistic when you can't make round without rounding out squares, it's actually pretty hard. Um, I'm not perfect whatsoever, but I'm not doing too bad. I don't like the gap that's there, but I know I've got plenty of time to fix that because I've got plenty of branches to add to the tree and then the leaves. So there's plenty of room to wiggle and squeeze around here the best I can. We also have a new addition here. Haven't really been able to film while he's been online, but it's a friend of Phoenix. He decided to station himself up over here. Got himself a glass ceiling and everything. Um, so yeah, I don't know too much of what his plans are besides building the house, but I mean, it works. This has been a lot of work. Just how big this thing is. Like, still have to add the back doors here, side doors, all that other fun stuff, but it's a work in progress, and I am doing what I can. So I'm gonna see how much more I can't get done and let you guys see what else we're working with. Alright, so I've done a little bit of work here and thought I would update you guys. This is kind of interesting. Okay, anyways, so you guys look around. You'll see that I have been busy doing measurements and trying to get all of this stuff taken care of. It's been a bit hectic around my house lately, so I'm doing the best I can. But I've got all of this set up and ready for building on, but as you guys know, bookcases are fun to make. So, it's taking a little bit. But I'm working on it, and I'm going to keep going. Alright, well, now that I'm pretty much ready for the bookshelves in the library, I am currently, no, excuse me, working on the cow farm and wheat farm that I was working on before. I'm going to go ahead and get this put together as fast as I can here and see if I can't get some cows making and yeah, so I can get more books and get that library taken care of finally because that's been a big task for me. All the measuring and making sure that windows are placed and lighting and yeah, it's been a hassle. Again, I'm trying to catch up here, so I'm gonna be doing quite a bit in this video and trying to do as much updating as possible and progress as possible at the same time. It all just kind of depends again on my household situation, as most of my followers know by now. I have autistic and ADHD boys. So some of my days are great, some are not. I do my best to get on, and now that our internet is finally up and actually working decent for me, I'm hoping that means that I'll be able to actually accomplish a lot more. So we'll have to see, but just keep on watching and I will keep working. Well, as you can see, I have been really super busy on this farm. Um, Still getting things working on it, but so far I have all of the wheat farm areas pretty well almost ready to go. I still need to, of course, plant and get villagers in. I also need to get the water in and, get all that stuff done. But it's ready. It's here. And I still have to put up the barriers between each farm. So besides that, I also went ahead and took the liberty of kind of giving a glance on what this is going to look like. Um, each one of these floors with this black and white here, each one of these I'm hoping is going to be in this square will be a cow farm with the mushroom cows. I don't know if we're gonna do the corners quite yet because we're gonna have a chunk loader loading everything, and it should reach out to here, so we should be in the clear to do all of the spots. But this right now is just marking out each individual area. By the time that I'm done getting everything set up, there's pretty much going to be minimal access to the inside. So it's mostly you're gonna see stuff, but it's hardly gonna be accessible inside where the people are, but still gonna be able to access the cow farm so I can feed them. And this guy is busy at work here. He's doing a good job. The other guy, I don't know what happened, so we had to send him back in. But yeah, so for now, this is where I'm sitting at, and I am working really hard, but I was up until 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning last night trying to get this all done. And it's a very time-consuming project, especially when you are trying to do everything by each chunk. Like this is a chunk, that is a chunk. So I'm trying to make sure that I keep everything separated on each of the rows because we don't want to overload each chunk and have it not work. So I've been really busy trying to plan this out. This is something I've never done before. This is literally just an experimentation. So we'll see if it works 100%. I mean, I the other guy that was up there, for some odd reason, I was getting bone meal. But I also got a bunch of seeds from him. And the other guy, though, that's up there now, is still pulling wheat. So I think the other guy was just a dud. We'll have to see, but I'm at least getting things. And I'm making progress the best I can. It's just, it's It's exhausting. It's tiring. I'm worn out, and my boys are about to be home from school again, and they like to play on Mommy's game system when they get home. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep working and do whatever I can before they get home, and hopefully I'll be able to kind of show you guys a little bit better how things are gonna turn out here later. Okay, goodness. So here we go. Everything's ready for the next stage, which will be the development stage. Um, Everything is built, set, quartered off, whatever it needed to be, ready to go. We just got to start getting the farms added in and getting the cow farms added in. We do need to, I might need to go AFK on the Sea Temple farm. Because it is quite dark up in there. I also need to possibly go farm some more sand for glass, but the structure itself is in, and yes, I just missed that landing. Um, but I can easily do this now. But it's all set. It's all ready to go. I just yeah, I'm exhausted. This has been I've been grinding for the past today makes day 3 straight to work on the farms, get progress made, and get this all in. Plus, I made sure that I kept all of the areas cornered off. I also got fencing around here with gate openings for people who don't want to fly. Um, I went around and lit everything up as well, so down here, so it's all good for us. I mean, here we're on Mushroom Island, so nothing is going to spawn, but it's just a habit. And we've got that handy dandy village breeder over there, so when we need it, we can go take care of that. Um, so yeah, I have been super busy trying to get this farm up, and I just smacked into that wall. Um, but yeah, and Augustus just came on a little bit ago. He's trying to fix some of the storage stuff. I'll gladly admit that I'm the one that's been breaking it, unintentionally, by the way. Um, so we used to make our storage systems like silos, and so I'm used to just throwing whatever in, and it would go into a silo compartment. But in this storage unit or system that we have, I don't know why I call it a unit, we have only a handful of things that have silos. Everything else is individual. So I managed to overload the system on paper and a few other things recently. So Augustus is still, as you see, going through and trying to fix that because I overloaded everything with all of my resource gathering lately. So he's getting that done, and then he's got himself a long task of things he's agreed to help me with. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll get to working on that. Um, as you guys saw, I worked on the library, and I've been getting progress here and there throughout this whole area. I do hope that in the near future we can start getting this courtyard thing figured out. I don't know how far down we're going to go, if we're going to just wipe out all the trees again, or if we're planning on leaving them. Um, I think right now, honestly, it's mostly up to Augustus and myself. Not hardly anyone else has been getting on the realm lately. There's one or two people, but every so often, far and few in between kind of thing. So, I don't know. But hopefully, we can get things figured out and get things moving on it. Because this build has been exhausting. I told myself no more big builds, but I don't ever listen, even to myself, apparently. So, I get myself into these problems all the time. Anyways, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!